Okay, today we're going to talk about oval chain rings and 1x10 conversion. My bike here is a Pivot Mach 429 aluminum. It's a 2013 model. Been modified quite a bit. I changed the front brake rotor to a 203 from a 180 and the rear from a 160 to a 180. I did all kind of modifications to this bike, but here's what I did to really lighten it up and really make it shine. Okay, so the new technology seems to be these 1x11 gear setups, which I think is pretty smart. It lightens the bike, and what do you use these other gears for? I mean, look at my big top 42. No use. My small one barely got into that gear. I was mainly always working on the one here. So I didn't need the derailleur and the extra cable and all. So here's what I did. A company called Absolute Black makes this front chain ring that's oval. So we'll see if we can rotate this around and you can see how it works. But can you see that? It's not a round ring, it's oval. So lots of advantages. So what I did is it's a 30 to 34 inch oval, so it averages 32. And what I did in the back is I took off the 11 tooth sprocket and lock ring, and I put a new 13 tooth lock ring, which is down there on it, and added a 40 tooth sprocket in the rear, which is also made by a company called Absolute Black. Pretty sweet setup. Let me tell you, they have all kind of claims like it's going to help you climb better and help your knees. You're in the right. You remove the dead zone, I guess, while you're riding, so it just gives you more power throughout, and all these kind of claims. And so I figured it's not that expensive. I mean, if you do a 1x11 conversion and you actually go through Shimano or SRAM or whatever, by the time you buy everything, it could be a $400 ordeal, which is way more than I really wanted to spend to actually try it. So for, I'm going to say, under 150 bucks, you can do this whole conversion, and it lightens your bike. It gives you that extra crawl gear. I never got into my 11 tooth sprocket much, so I didn't need that. And since I was always in my middle 32 tooth sprocket on my chainring, it just seemed like a perfect transition. Well, I've tried it. I've got two rides under my belt, rides that I do a lot, so I really have a lot of experience on this particular trail. In addition to that, I have 1,500 miles on my bike, so I'm not no newbie here. I know how to ride, and I'm not just. It wasn't an experiment, a test just in the excitement of the new changes. It's a fact. I got 2 rides under my belt with this, and just love it. So let me tell you what I noticed. That it doesn't seem like you notice much difference in the way the oval rides right off. In fact, if somebody didn't tell me I had it on there and I just got onto a trail, I'd have been so busy riding that I might not have noticed. But it does climb better, and I was able to maintain higher speeds a lot easier. And at the end of the day, interesting enough, I'm 53 years old. I get sore. Sometimes I have to ice my knees up after a long, hard day's riding. I did my fastest time ever on this trail, and I woke up in the morning and my knees are fine. They feel great. Shifting is good. Lot of neat advantages about this particular sprocket that I got here. It is the teeth is a wide, narrow version, so it doesn't have teeth all the same thickness. One's wide, one's narrow. These are designed to be ramped up and down these 3 chain rings. This is only designed to be on a 1 by whatever you have, 9, 10, or 11. That's how that's designed. Works perfectly. A lot of people on the rear will get a 40 or a 42, but they take out like the 15 or the 16 or the 17th tooth sprocket, and then there isn't a smooth transition between all your gears ramping up and down. By taking out the 11, it's one that I hardly ever used. So it was just so smooth. It was just like the ordinary shifting all the way through 13 through 40. All I can say is I'm pretty excited about the whole thing. It works. It's fantastic. It's smooth. My bike is that much lighter. I mean, I don't even know what that weighs. It's a lot. It's just sweet. I'm excited. In fact, I'm going to go for a ride right now, guys. So anyhow, Absolute Black, thumbs up for them. Great product, great engineering, great thinking all the way around. And for Pivot, awesome, awesome, outstanding bike. Take care, my friends.